Hello everybody, Welsh Sim Farmer here. Hope you're all doing well. Second video I've got ready for you today, and this one is slightly different than usual. Welcome to a new save I'm putting together. This is going to be the beginning of my next series, hopefully. And a Fent that I've got, which is one of my all-time favourite tractors. The old school style Fents, I really love this. Anyway, so today I want to bring you, it's not really a mod, it's more of an additional piece of kit which you can use to help you maximise your yields, keep up your efficiency levels, and keep track of what you've been planting and where and what you can plant next. So this is a little Excel file and a PDF file with some instructions that's been put together by Woodshock. He messaged me on Discord and said he was putting this together. Would I have a look at it? So I said, yeah, no problem, I'll have a look at it. And then since then it's been spiralling and he's been absolutely hammering along with the details in this. So it's an absolutely brilliant bit of kit. It works out percentages for you, it tells you what you need to do, and it helps you track and plan, which is, you know, for someone like me who's a bit sporadic with stuff like that, especially when it comes to planting, it's an absolutely fantastic bit of kit. So I thought I'd show it off, and credit to Woodshock for sharing it with me and letting me show it off. This is going to be brilliant. So another bonus about this is it's cross-platform friendly because you can use it on console, and also it is precision farming ready. So what I've done is I've loaded into this save, I've bought the soil data for a few of the fields. They are 111, I bought 104, and I bought 114 as well. So what I'm going to do is take it for a quick spin just up and around this save, and we're going to have a look at the information that we need to gather up ready for putting into the spreadsheet. So let's get this one first. So first field will come to field 111. You need the info for that. You're going to need the size of the field, so it's 1.06 hectares. You're going to need what type of soil it is, so you get that off this bit here. So forgive me, I'm a little bit new to precision farming. So you're going to need your soil distribution percentages, which you can just take down from there, your pH value and your nitrogen value. Once you've got all that down, make a note of that. We'll jump in the Fent. We'll go up to the other two fields, grab the info that we need. Right, so just up the road here is the next one. So what I've done with this field is I've just put grass in this one just as a contrast. Base game texture for grass because I haven't customized this map in that sense yet. So you can see here I've done this as if we've gone the whole hog on it. So it's fully treated when it comes to fertilization and rolling and everything else, and it's been limed and stuff like that. So you can see we need field 104, 4.32 hectares. You're going to need the grass, the crop type, which is grass, and then you're going to need the soil details. So that is going to be 18% loamy sand, 77% sandy loam, and then we're going to need the pH value, which is 6.125, and the nitrogen value, which is 10/55. So that's cool. Note all that down and go on to the next one. Just up the road here. Absolutely loving this map. Looks fantastic. I haven't done too much to this map as of yet. I've started to build on it, but I haven't done any of the ground textures or the crop textures yet, and I also haven't done too much of the graphics yet. So there we go. Sunflowers in this one. So again, we're going to need field 114, 1.84 hectares in this one. Sunflowers is crop, obviously. And then let's get what soil it is. Soil distribution is 3% sandy loam, 96% loam. That's give us quite a bit of a difference there. pH value is bad, 6. And then the nitrogen level is also bad, 10/120. So note all of that down. And then I will drive this back down to the farm, and we'll jump into the Excel spreadsheet and we will start inputting the data. So see you guys in a sec. Okay, so here we are. We are now in the Excel spreadsheet. This is the beginning of it. I'm just going to zoom out a sec. Slightly better view, give you an idea of the detail that Woodshock's gone into on this. So it's all the columns across the top here that give you all of the info that you're ever going to need for crop rotation. Tells you what you've planted here, nitrogen levels, your recommended next crops, why, soil pH impact, the nitrogen effect, best soil type for these crops, scroll across. Precision bonuses from precision farming, soil pH impact again, and a little bit of instruction here on what you need to do. How do you need to work it? There is also a PDF file that comes with this. You can find all of this info in my Discord. I will leave a link in the video to the Discord channel so you can get it. If you go down there in the mod section, there will be a little link there that Woodshock will have posted it. If you can't find it, or if anything, just leave a comment in the comment box and I will point you in the right direction. So that's the first page you're going to come to. You can see along here we've got field planner, field buying guide, and your crop yields. So the info in your crop yields you're going to need a bit later on. So let's go into the field planner. So you can see here Woodshock's put a little demo in for you for when you first load into it. What we're going to do now is we are going to just put our data in. So these are the different boxes on this. Let's scroll out of this again, give you a better idea of what you're looking at. It goes right across. The detail in this is impressive, absolutely brilliant. So what I'm going to do here, just going to put in here now, I'll put a dash in there, let me know which fields are what. So there's field 111 in there, just so we know, we can keep track. And we'll start inputting this data in here now. Let's see how we get on. So field 111 was 61% sandy loam, which is this one, 61. 38% loamy sand, which is this one. Tells you there 99% of the info is complete. Soil yield score will be 0.91. Okay, pH value. This is where I might get a little bit confused because I'm not completely up on precision farming and how it works. So your pH multipliers. What I'm going to do for this is I'm just going to add in what Woodshock has put in above, just so that the rest of the spreadsheet works. 1.76. Crop nitrogen current value. We've got a 20 over 180. So I'm assuming that's 20 and then 180. We go across here now. It gives you your final yield score. It says little bits here. It says in the bottom in red, do not edit, because that's where all of the code is for the Excel sheets. Your field score with the bonus, which is going to be 150.69%. And then it tells you at the end there, you get a 22% hidden bonus from FS25. That's cool. So we go right back to the beginning, go down to here, and we're going to put in 104s. It's field 104. Let's go back to this bit. And then we've got 18% loamy sand. 18% loamy sand. I've done this wrong way around. 18. My notes wrong here. 70%, 77 sandy loam. Is that one? And 4% loam. Gives you 99 again. So that tells you here, soil yield score 0.96, pH value was 6.1. And then your pH multiplier again, I'm going to put 1.76 in here, just for the sake of demonstration. And then this was 10 over 55. Again, this isn't, I'm not 100% sure I'm inputting some of this data properly because I'm not used to using precision farming because I've not used it before. But this new save is the one I'm going to be starting to use it on. So, but again, you can see here how it will calculate it. You put the correct info in. Once you've read it properly, you can see how it will work it all out. I'll do this last one just for the sake of demonstration. We've got 114. And we had This one's quite easy. 3% sandy. So that's the second one. 3. 96% loam. There we go. So you can see how this soil yield score is going to change. pH was 6 on the nose. And that was down to, the end value was down to 18 if I remember rightly, over 120. Oh no, wrong one. See, until I'm sort of showing this off and practicing with it on the hop. pH value. Current nitrogen was 12. If I remember rightly, and it said there 120. So I'm going to put 120 in here just for change, just to see what it brings up. You can see all our calculators are working correctly, and this goes down. There's fields and fields and fields of this, all the way down to nearly 100 fields. So you can even copy and paste some of these things in and add more if you like. The next bit I'm going to want to show you, and this is really cool, again, is your field buying guide. Let's put field 111 in here. Field 111. The size was 1.2 hectares. Gives you the acre size there. And then you need to put the values of this in again now. So sandy loam was 61. Loamy sand was 38.91. And then we're going to put in 111. There was wheat. Type in wheat in here. And then you go across here and it tells you what the base yield, litres per hectares, is. Your pH multiplier. So I'm going to, just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to click what Woodshock has clicked in these above. Just so we know, apart from some of the other bits, because I know that one was fully fertilised. I'll tell you what, it's just, yep, fully fertilised. It tells you here, final yield 86.83%. Bonuses, so this is where you get bonuses if you've done the rest of it. So we'll put mulched and rolled it. Total yield, I mean, it's 9.73753 sale price per litre. So this is where you go to your crop yields. Gives you your litres per hectare. So what you need to do in this bit here, when you go in game, obviously this is going to depend on when you're selling those crops. So let's just use that again. So copy Woodshock's in there again, 582, just for the sake of demonstration again. And then it tells you estimated revenue from that particular crop. It's going to be that amount. Put land price in here, so we'll put that down to £47,560. And then it's going to tell you here, return of investment, minus £32,131.16, or euros or dollars or whatever you use in the currency. Woodshock is Dutch, so this has been done in Dutch and converted into English. I'm obviously in the UK, so I use pounds all the time. This is brilliant. This is the next bit. I love this bit. Harvest cycles to break even. All of the costs not calculated. So look here, it's going to take you 3.1 harvest cycles to break even on the purchase of that field. Which, trying to work out whether you want to buy a field or not, and what's in it at the time, and you've got all of this information. Put it all into this spreadsheet and it'll tell you. You might end up buying a field and think, well, that's really cheap. But then you've got to work 6.7 harvest cycles before you can make your money back on it, which is just bonkers. So that is an incredible bit of info, and it's just endless. I've got a funny feeling Woodshock is still going to be working on stuff like this. He's hammered along with this and got it to where it is now, and it is bang on, if you ask me. Something I will definitely be using from now on. And then the last little bit here, you've got crop yield. So this tells you here what your crop yield should be, litres per hectare. So obviously barley's 9,000 litres, 8,000 litres, that kind of thing. Again, this is quite handy if you ever want to work out how many litres you should be expecting from stuff. Just a little bit of extra info for when you're building it into the rest of the spreadsheet. Also, you can save this, keep it on a, if you've got two screens and you're working on a PC, you could put this up, transfer the info from one to the other, or if you're working on a console, have a laptop or whatever next to you, or work it out one way or another, even on your phone now or a tablet. But I just thought I wanted to bring this up to people's attention, really, and let them know that it's out there. Download it, give it a go. Give Woodshock some feedback on it, because I know he's asking for people to test it for him. Let them know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments as well, if you want, guys. If you think this is a relevant piece of kit that you can use, or if you like what they've done, what Woodshock's done with it, the way it's been reviewed, things like that, let me know. I'm going to shoot now, guys. I didn't want this video to be too long, but it was just, I wanted to try and cram in as much info as I could on this, because I just think it's going to be brilliant. But anyway, let us know what you think. Go and give it a download, give it a try. Any problems or questions, give Woodshock a shout. You'll find him knocking about in a couple of the Discord groups that you're probably members of already. But if not, join mine, and I know he's a member in mine, and you can give him a shout in there. And like I say, thanks for joining us. It's much appreciated. I hope you find this useful. I know I will be. I'll catch you for the next one. Hwyl am y tro.